you today? Nice to meet you. So today we're going to start our preparation for NMT test, and can you show me in reactions how happy you are to start this preparation? Okay, I see a lot of you here. Okay, great. So I would like to introduce our platform iLearn. So here you can prepare for NMT not only from English but also math, history and other subjects that you need. And I would like us to start with the first topic. It will be Introduction to NMT of English, and we are going to talk about animals. But before, let's get to know each other. So, my name is Dasha, nice to meet you, and I want you to also get to know me well. So, I am an English teacher in Green Country School, and also I will be with you preparing for NMT. Right now, write in the chat your name, where you are from, and write from 1 to 10 how you prepare for NMT. Like 1, it will be don't prepare at all, and 10, you do everything what you can to prepare for the test. So let me wait for your answers. All right. Okay, Alex, hello. Валерія, Харків, Софія, Київ. Okay. Оля. Hello, hello. Okay. We have a lot of different cities here. That's great. Okay. Good. So I hope after these webinars you will start preparing for the tests, not for one, as I can see, like 1, 2, and etc., but for all 10 points. And let's start our webinar. And I would like to ask you a question. What are the parts of National Multi-Subject Test? What parts do we have? Okay, I can see a lot of different people are writing their names. Okay, great. Reading and use of English. Reading. Okay, so let's find out what parts we have. You were absolutely correct. So these are reading and use of English. So that's happy. You can be happy that we don't have listening and writing there. So we have only reading and use of English. But let's talk more about tasks. There you can see that we have matching tasks, multi-choice tasks, and fill in the gaps tasks. But do you know how many tasks are there in the test? It's sad because you love listening. Okay, maybe the next year you will have listening. Who knows? Okay. How to improve my reading skills, we will talk about that. Okay. Okay, here we have answers 30, 32, 30, 42. Okay. All right. So let's find out the answer. That is 32 tasks. And how much time do you have to complete the test? Like, how many minutes or hours do you need to write this test? Скільки завдань у нас є? 32. І у нас скільки хвилин у нас є, щоб здати цей тест? 45 minutes, 1 hour. Okay. Good. Okay. Almost everybody said 1 hour. So, yes, this is 60 minutes for you to complete this test. And today we're going to talk about this more. And I would like us to start with vocabulary list that we have at this test. Які у нас будуть слова, яка лексика присутня на NMT. So, let's see. Here we have school life, animals, jobs, emotions, weather, appearance, clothes, at the hotel, medicine, health. So now you can look through all of this list and write in the chat one topic you are not sure about. Який у вас із цих тем ви не впевнені щодо нього? Можливо, ви не знаєте багато слів, чи не впевнені щодо перекладу. So please write in the chat. Environmental problems, all. Okay. Yeah, write the topic that you are not sure about. Тему, яку ви не знаєте або не пам'ятаєте дуже гарно. Relationship. Okay. So, now you can look through this one more time. You can write down the topics that you don't know and Google some words related to this topic for you to pass NMT easier. And now I would like us to move to the first part of the NMT and reading part. So, what we have here? Here we have some advertisement about some type of activity. Let's look at the picture and think what advertisement can it be. What activity it can be. Про що ця рекламка? I'm waiting for your answers in the chat. Job. Окей, про скаутів. Окей. Let's think. So only two options, only job and mountain climbers. Traveling. Okay. But now let's take a look at the task that we have at NMT of previous year. So let's choose the correct option for this task. We have from A to H. Job vacancy, okay. B. All right, you think that it is B. So, let's check. Yeah, it is B. You were totally correct. And let's see how we can understand that it is B. First of all, you can see that we have some helpful words. Якісь слова, які нам допоможуть знайти правильну відповідь. So we are looking for someone to join our team as a newspaper admin and production assistant on a part-time basis. So we can understand that this team wants to get a new worker, a new newspaper admin and production assistant. So you were totally correct about it. But I want us to think more about this test, and let's make it easier for us to do it at the test. So how we can do it when we have a test? First of all, you don't need to look at the task, what we have, like some options. No, we need just to look at the picture, as we did here. You didn't see any task, but you already understood that this is about job vacancy, as you said. Then you just start reading the task, and you need to look at the options that you have. So it was get employed, yes, it was visit a trade show. So here you can look through this and then understand what option is correct. Also, if you are not sure about the answer, like if you have 50-50, if you like need more time to think, you need to underline the keywords. Such words as newspaper admin can be, we can have on a part-time basis, and here you have also some experience that also can be helpful for us to understand the topic of the advertisement. And of course, then you choose the correct option. Окей, тож, підсумуємо. Спочатку ми дивимося на картинку, потім ми читаємо завдання, і вже потім обираємо правильну відповідь. Тобто спочатку ми не біжимо дивитися завдання, ми дивимося на картинку, і вона може допомогти нам прийти до правильної відповіді. Okay. So, now, tell me please in the chat, did you understand how to do this task or no? Okay, great. So, let's move on to the next type of task. So, this is the second task of our NMT. This is called multiple choice task. Well, multiple because we have A, B, C, and D. Let's think how we should do this type of tasks. Write in the chat your options. Should we read the text? Should we read the questions? Or just we should read this text for like 3 minutes and understand the answers, like just reading the text? Як ми можемо виконати це завдання? Що ми робимо першим кроком? Read the text first. Yeah, I can see that the lessons will be on Mondays. Yes, our lessons will be on Mondays. Firstly, read the questions. Okay, paragraph by paragraph. Okay. Okay, let's find out what is my advice. So, my advice is to start reading the questions, because when we look at the first task, at the first question, we have got the question: what motivated Joseph Ginsburg to make a journey? So I think the answer to this question will be hidden in the first paragraph. So your task is to look through the first paragraph and find the answer. Then you go to the next question, and we have, what is true of Josip Ginsburg according to paragraph 2? So do we need to read paragraph 3, 4, 5 to find the answer for paragraph? Of course, no. So you just need to focus on paragraph 2. After that, you need to underline, as I said, the keywords if needed. So if you don't understand some questions, some words, you need to look through the text very attentively and underline the keywords. Підкреслити слова, які можуть вам допомогти прийти до правильної відповіді. And after that, you look through the text one more time, find the answer, and choose the correct option. So, first of all, you read the question, читаємо питання, then look through the text, переглядаємо текст, шукаємо відповідь, then we underline the words, підкреслюємо ключові слова в абзаці, and then we choose the correct option. Okay, now write in the chat. So, should we read the questions or the text first? Okay, questions first. Yes. Okay, well done. And the last task of reading is task when we have small texts and we choose what is this text about, or what is this text not about, what about the person who is mentioned in the text. So the same, we have choice task. Let's discuss, do we need to read the text or we need to read the options first? Maybe we don't need options at all. Firstly, text, yeah. Okay. Mini text, okay. Okay, let's see. First of all, we read the whole text to get the general idea. So you were correct. Because we don't really need options for now, because we don't understand the text. Then, as I said, we underline the keywords, ключові слова, in the text. Then we look through the options from A to H and choose the correct answer. So, first of all, читаємо, then underline the keywords. For example, we have a journalist who has traveled in the Middle East, and he is correspondent, and etc. Then we look through the options, переглядаємо наші варіанти, and choose the correct. І обираємо вже правильно тоді відповідь. Okay. Now, I want us not only to see multiple choice tasks, but also it is like the most difficult task is when we have some text with the gaps and how we should with these gaps. First of all, when we go to such types of text, we need to look through the text just to understand the general idea. What is this text about? What we want from it? And after that, you need to look at the part of the sentence before, перед, and after the gap, після пропуску. Why do we need this? Because if we have only before part, якщо ми дивимося лише на початок, there will be plenty of options that we can put. У нас буде багато варіантів, щоб його поставити. But if we have some sentence, part of the sentence here, for example, and after the gap, we can make these options less, зменшити цю кількість варіантів. Тобто, спочатку ми читаємо текст, зрозуміємо, про що він, потім ми концентруємось на частинках перед і після пропуску, і вже після цього ми обираємо правильну відповідь. For example, here we have lies a colorful and fascinating story that makes its way through. Let's think what we have here. Makes its way through. When dried leaves blue, keeping 5,000-year-old traditions, social and cultural history. So I will give you like 1 minute to think about 17th. What should we write here from A to H? B, okay. But pay attention that we have through something. Okay, here we have C. Okay, let's see what we have. First of all, yeah, you have only 2 options, if I'm not mistaken. And the correct option for this task was the social and cultural history of many nations. So, what we have? У нас лежить історія, яка пророблює свій шлях через соціальну та культурну історію багатьох націй. Тобто цей чай, він пройшов увесь цей шлях через дуже багато націй, через дуже багато історій. And that's why we use social and cultural history of many nations. It's C. Okay, now we will have time to practice. So now I want us to start with the easiest task, with photos and gaps. So right now, let's think what this advertisement is about. D. Okay, D, E, good. H. We have a lot of different options here. Okay, so let's find out the correct answer. And the correct answer was E. Take part in a celebration. Why? Because here we have festival, first of all, and in this festival we have dragon dance performance, some 24 drums performance, coloring contest. So there you have got not a trade show. Trade show, it's like something that we can buy there. No, here we can just have fun and, I don't know, chill with our friends. So here we can take part in a celebration in Happy Moon Cake Festival. Okay, but thank you very much for your answers. So now we will have one more text and you can practice more. So let's look at this picture and write the correct answer. F, okay. D, okay. So we have or F or D. Let's see what we have. Okay, so this answer is D. And why we have D? Pay attention that here we can take a look at the latest pet products and trends. So here we don't have anything about adopting a pet. So here you can just buy some pet products for your pet, but not adopted. Okay, but some of you were correct, so that is great. Okay. Okay, good. For the next time, I will make it bigger. So thank you very much for your comments. And the next time we will fix this problem. Okay. And now I want us to look at the more difficult text about some explorer. Your task will be to read this text, look through the options, and choose the correct answer about this traveler. So tell me please, do you see it? Well, can you read this text? Okay. So let's have 1 minute for you to read and answer. A. Okay, guys, pay attention to all the details in the text. As here, it's not letter A, it is something else. So here we have E, A, D, and H. Okay, let's see what we have. And we have D. Why we have D? This traveler is a former military person. Цей мандрівник в минулому був військовим. And in the text, we have small detail about it. He was an officer in the British parachute regiment. So here we can see that he was an officer. Він був офіцер в батальйоні. So please pay attention to all the details in the text. So was it clear for you? Where was the mistake? Because yeah, here we have, he has led him to walk the lands of the river Nile, but he didn't discover the source of it. He just was at this river. He didn't discover anything. Yeah. Somebody said, раджу дивитися на кінець тексту. Іноді там саме є потрібні деталі. Yeah, that is very good advice. Okay. So let's move on to the next text. And we will have one more text about traveler. And as I said, pay attention to the details. Valeria, don't say such things. Everything is okay. Всьому навчимося. B. Okay. B. Okay. So let's see what we have. So here, yeah, it was letter B. I don't know what happened, but it was B. He traveled alone to the coldest point on the earth, and we have just a small sentence. He also holds the record for the longest solo Arctic journey by a Briton. So solo means he traveled alone. Він подорожував самостійно наодинці. It was letter B. Here's a mistake. Тут помилочка. Не C, а B. Все правильно у вас. У нас тут написано, що він встановив рекорд за найдовшу подорож до Арктики самостійно. І тут у нас є B. Traveled alone to the coldest points. Тобто все правильно у вас. Це трошки в мене щось трапилось з презентацією. Все добре. Okay. And now let's move to the next part. And we already discussed with you history of tea. And I want you to finish this text right now and answer questions 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So let's have 3 minutes for you to think and answer this task. Thank you for the compliments, Nastya. Guys, tell me please, do you see the text? Is it okay? I can say that you can make your screen bigger, like expand it a little bit. Okay, we have the first answer. It's D. Okay, so the 17th we discussed. Let's see what is 18. A, D. Okay. Good. This is A. And what we have here, as I said, we look at the beginning of the gap and the end of the gap. And we have that this emperor realized that the beverage he discovered would cause sensations. Він зрозумів, що цей напій, як би скажемо, створить щось дуже, створить сенсацію по світу. І коли він це зрозумів? Коли dried leaves blew into his cup. Коли засушені листочки впали в його чашку. І тоді він зрозумів, що щось станеться. So when the dried leaves blew into his cup. Yeah, good. Okay, now let's go to the 19th task. And let's see. Until the 3rd century AD, with the fresh green leaves gathered from the wild tea trees. What happened here? D, E, F. D, E, G. Okay. Let's see. It is E, and what do we have? До 3-го сторіччя нашої ери цей напій готували як медицину, як препарат для того, щоб вилікуватися. Як ми його готували? Збираючи свіжі зелені листочки з диких чайних дерев. Ось так готували цей напій, щоб використовувати в медицині. Okay, do you have any questions about 19th? Okay, no questions. Nice. And let's go to the 20th task. Farmers began to grow tea . We have answers B, G, B. F, G, okay. Okay, a lot of different answers. And this is G. Why G? Because farmers began to grow tea, planting tea bushes whenever the land was suitable to guarantee a regular crop. Щоб гарантувати регулярний врожай. Вони садили чай, де тільки можливо. Де лише підходила земля, там і садили ці дерева з чаєм. Okay, you have correct answers. And right now, let's go to the 21st task. And we have only 2 more tasks for you. So here we have age, okay. Okay, let's see. And this is age, okay. And right now let's discuss what we have. The first tea plantations were established in Lulakondra estate near Kandy, and this marked the birth of tea industry. Тобто вони зробили перші плантації, і це поклало початок для чайної індустрії. So here we have like two sentences connected. Спочатку були плантації, і це стало початком чайної індустрії. Okay. And the last task, we have 22, and we just have B and D. Let's think, is it B or D? B, okay. Good. So I think it was easy, as here we have that tea takes you on this long journey with innovative blends and packaging, yet keeping these traditions unbroken. So now we have everything innovated, everything changing, but the basis is kept unbroken. And you are correct. So write in the chat how many correct answers do you have out of this task. So here we had 6 tasks. Now write me how many correct ones do you have. Three, okay. 5, Yevhen, well done. 4, okay. Okay, that's okay. If you have mistakes, you are just learning, so you just need to have some time to practice, and everything will be fine. Тож не забувайте вчасно виконувати тести, не забувайте регулярно проходити NMT минулих років. Також ви можете заглянути на платформу iLearn, там ви можете знайти ще більше тестів, більше практики, і тоді у вас буде результат покращуватися з кожним днем і покращуватися. Okay, let's move on, and I would like us to move to use of English. But what are the parts of use of English? Tell me, please. Grammar. But we have 2 parts. So we have grammar and what? Times. Verbs. Vocabulary and grammar. Okay, good. So let's see. As you said, it is grammar, well done, and vocabulary. Good job. So right now, let's see where we can find grammar and vocabulary. First of all, we can see that we have 2 tasks. We will have 2 big tasks with 2 big texts, but one text will be aimed, спрямований, to check your vocabulary, перевірити, як ви знаєте слова, and the next text, it will be task 2832, are aimed to check your grammar. So there you will find some tenses, some phrasal verbs, and etc. So, what does it mean? You in the first text, one more time, у нас є слова з антоніми, синоніми, схожими значеннями, фразові дієслова, різні фрази в сталі. А в іншому тексті у вас будуть різні часові форми, present simple, continuous, perfect, past, and grammar structures, модальні дієслова. Також у нас будуть різні фрази, які вживаються для різних структур, як говорити про плани, як давати пораду. And everything will be in task 2832. And let's discuss with you how we can do these tasks. So this task is like very similar to something that you have on NMT. От у вас буде схоже завдання. У вас буде речення, в якому ви маєте поставити пропуск, заповнити пропуск. So let's choose the correct answer here. A. B. Okay, so let's see the correct answer, and you are correct, it is A. I haven't seen Aunt Jane and Uncle Robert yet. Я ще не бачила, чи не бачив, тітку і дядька. And how we can understand that it is haven't seen? Як ми можемо зрозуміти, що це A? Можливо, у вас є якісь варіанти. Як ви зробили це рішення? Yet. Yep. Everything is correct. Here we have got with you signal word yet. У вас є ось це ключове слово, яке може вам допомогти yet. And in such a way, we can see the strategy for use of English. First of all, you need to check the signal words yet, now, yesterday, etc. Then you pay attention to subject-verb agreement, тобто як узгоджується підмет з присудком. Then you cross out all the options that don't suit, тобто які 100% не підходять. And then you put the answer and read a text again. Тобто спочатку ми читаємо речення, ми дивимося на якісь сигнальні слова, як ви сказали, маркери. Так, маркер часу present perfect – це у нас yet. And then ми вибираємо правильну відповідь. Тобто ми вже бачимо, що це yet, тобто I'm not seen вже точно не може бути, didn't see точно не може бути. І залишається A. Все правильно. Everything is good, so we can move on. And right now, I think we can do with you one more task. And there we can see a lot of different synonyms, a lot of different words. So now we will check your vocabulary, how you know these words. Let's start with 23. Blackie, the appropriately named black cat, belonged, gained, resided, or owned by British recluse Ben Ria. D, okay. C, A lot of different options. Okay, let's see. First of all, we have got D. I can see that a lot of you said D, and that is nice. That means that you know a lot of words. But why we use D? Because it's належати. The person, for example, it is to be owned by somebody. Then gained is отримувати. Gain – отримувати. Reside – це також належати. А тут якраз таки володіти. Тобто, хто якраз володіє цим котом. Хто має цього кота. And не належить кому, а хто саме має кота. Тобто, кіт, якого має ось ця людина. Бен Рія. Right now, we are going to do 24. And here we have 4 options. Money, cost, fortune, and worth. Let's do 24. We have C and D. Okay, let's see. It is C because fortune is спадок. Він залишив їй спадок у 7 мільйонів. Yeah, and you are correct. Now, let's do 25. Shared, stayed, divided, and lived. B. B, A. Okay, let's see. What do we have? It's A. He left his fortune, він залишив спадок одному останньому коту, з яким він ділив свій маєток. He shared his mansion with. Not he stayed in his mansion. He shared his mansion with. З ким він ділив якраз таки цей маєток. Розділяв, I would say. Okay. And let's have one more. It is 26. And we have take after, name after, look after, and go after. Let's see what we have. C. Okay. A. Okay, C. Let's check. Yeah, and you're totally correct. It is C because take after. What is it? Can you tell me, please? What about take after? What does it mean? Here is it, you can see that they check you how you know phrasal verbs with the word after. No, it's not доглядати. It is take care of. Any other ideas? Yes, that's correct. Успадковувати. For example, I take, I don't know, character after my mother. Я успадкувала характер від моєї мами. Yep. Okay, name after, I think you know. Look after, yeah, it's доглядати. And go after, it is, for example, when you go after, it's like follow your dream. I go after my childhood dream. Я слідую своїй дитячій мрії. Okay, good. And the last task for today will be 27. Here we have official, local, private, and formal. So take a look what we have here. See, okay. Oh, you don't have any other options. D here, okay. So, let's see. Yeah, it was private island. And pay attention that he had his own private island. Свій приватний, особистий острів. So pay attention to that. Not official, not formal, private. That is correct. Yes, Anastasia, that's correct. Okay. So, tell me please in the chat, do you need more explanation about this task? Maybe you don't understand some words there. If yes, please write them in the chat. Okay. Of course, you need just some practice. Yes, it's okay. Okay. Okay, that is nice that you don't have any questions. So let's repeat one more time. If we have such types of tasks, we firstly read the sentence before and after the gap and decide what we need. Тобто ми маємо прочитати речення, щоб зрозуміти, що саме хоче сказати автор, щоб знати, що туди вставити, яке слово, яку фразу туди краще вставити. So, okay, good. Then I want us to go to the next task. And yeah, the next webinar we will have the next Monday at the same time at 5 p.m. So thank you very much for your attention and that you stayed with me till the end of this session, till the end of the webinar. And if you want to know more about it, please join us the next time. And don't forget to go to iLearn, practice, do some tasks, and just enjoy English. So if you want to know more about present tenses and what is the difference between present simple and present continuous, you can come to us on Monday. Thank you very much for the lesson.